It just seemed like yesterday we came on, and I was like, you know what? We're going to do a little college basketball conference show here. And here we are, months later, heading into the summer. NFL football right around the corner. Welcome to the show. YouTube, Facebook. Give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment. Tell your friends football season's coming. You want to make some money? You just want to come in and talk about your team? We can do that. We can do that. Always like, share, notification bell, subscriptions. You know what to do here. Say it all the time. We say it all the time. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So going forward, so I haven't done the late show. So I'm thinking playoffs winding down. And baseball is great, but, sometimes we don't have those lines. So I'm thinking going forward for the next month, we're just going to do maybe a Football Friday show on a Friday night, the late show. It'll be like a lone show just to roll out some college and NFL talk leading into August. And then as probably like mid-August, we'll really progress. We'll go back to like the late show daily and hit like a conference every day. It'll be AFC East, West, Central, North. We'll go right down the line, and then we'll do the college football, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12, Big East, whatever. We'll go right down and do those heading into the start of a regular season for both sports, stuff like that, props. So that's what we're going to have going forward. All right, so hit the like button. I'm going to throw the free picks underneath to get it started. Everybody wants free picks. I get it. I understand. Let's go. We'll start out the day. Listen, winning day yesterday in baseball, I'll take it. I'll take it. Free picks underneath. And we're going to start with so I got a 3-pack up. So I'm going to leave a couple games out of the loop here. That's just the way it's going to be. So those 3 games are going to be out of it. Otherwise, we'll hit everything else. So Toronto, Baltimore, out of the loop. That's in a premium. Yanks, Boston, Houston, and the Tigers are all in the shop, in the queue there. So go get them if you want premium stuff. Baseball's been pretty good. We're on a nice little run the last month or so, plus in baseball, and just a couple games under 500. So we'll get it right. We always do. All right, so game I'm going to head to are Phillies and the Metropolitans. So, Wheeler, Stroman here. I'm leaning Phillies for the first 5. Stroman, I don't know. Like DeGrom, he's hurt, but he's not hurt. I don't know. I was here the other day. We faded DeGrom. I'm going to fade Stroman here. I like Wheeler. Problem is the Philly bullpen is brutal. So let's go first 5 with the Phils here. Wheeler for the game. I'm not going to talk you off of it. Give me the Phillies. Give me the Phillies. Plus 110 is the high number. And total sitting at 7. I see one random 7.5 there. But, again, not getting involved because the Philly bullpen can give up a ton. The Mets should be able to hit. They're hitting a little bit better. But, again, Phillies first 5 for the game. For that game. Braves and the Reds. Mueller and Molly. So last night I saw this was at 155. It was just a random post up, a generic number. But it was 141 when I came a half hour ago. Now it's up to 142. I see a random 160 out there at one place. I mean, that's a huge 160 to take back a 135. All right, I like Molly. I like the Reds. We've had them a couple times this weekend against the Braves. This would be a run line play for me. I'm seeing a plus 138 as the best number. Actually, it's down a little bit. It was a 140. Now it's 138. That being said, give me the Reds at home. I don't want to really hit the over is 9.5. We know the Reds hit a little bit at home. They hit lefties. So you're looking for total action, possibly there, but just give me the Reds on the run line. As I mentioned, Yanks, Sox are in the package along with the Astros and the Tigers. Angels and Rays. I went back and forth on this game. I was going to take the Rays because I'm like, I can't take the Angels, right? 7-10 losers. They haven't been playing well. 5 straight losses. The offense has been terrible lately. They're hitting, I think, like $190 or something. They have not been hitting well. But you know what? I'm coming in on the Angels, and the line moved. I got it at 1. I'll tell you what I got it last night at. I took the Angels at 130 and the over 8, and it's up to 139, 141 in one spot. You know what? Angels, they could hit Yarbrough. They're going to hit him. They hit lefties pretty good. Tampa Bay doesn't hit lefties that well. They're really not a great hitting team, believe it or not, even though they put up a bunch of runs the last week or so. I like the over. I wish I got it 7.5. I wasn't expecting to come down. Yarbrough he's had bad games. I mean, 5 runs, 2 innings against Boston, 7 runs, 6 innings against the White Sox. Those were just his last 2 starts. But he's given up 6 at Baltimore, 6 against Texas, 9 at Boston. I mean, he's gets lit up every once in a while. And the Angels, listen, you keep a team mustered a little bit offensively for a bit there. But if they can hit somebody, they're going to hit them. I think we're going to see some runs here, and I like the Angels. So side and total, Angels in the over. Rockies in a Brew Crew. Last it was 179 last night. It is at 180 now. Not much movement there. You know I'm not a big guy at Chichi here. Lauer, your run line at 107. I don't know. I think we might have to look at the over again in this game. Total's 9. Again, not much really for me to say about these two teams here. Because the Brewers, as I said yesterday, we like Woodruff, we like Burns. Peralta's good. We got the future on the Brewers. We're hoping for the futures. The offense is not that good. They've barely outscored opponents on the season. And if we're doing run lines, you got to be a little better than +6. Got to be a little better in getting those runs across the plate. I'll come back to the chat here. Magic Cash. Good day for you yesterday. Good to hear you had a good day. Mr. Knight, my friend, long time. Good to see you, Freddie. How are you? Sunday money. That's what we're doing. Sunday money. We want it every day. We want Monday money, Tuesday money. We want it every day. Just grind a little at a time. We don't mind what it is. Raymond's in the house. Good afternoon, Raymond. Thanks for coming in today. Appreciate you. Yes, Diamondbacks last night. Great plus money. Huge. Listen, I had the Padres and the over there. Because I figured, you know what? I'm going to run line. Listen, I've been fading the Diamondbacks here and there, right? Because as we said, they're 7 and I think 51 now since May 1st, something along those lines. So you can't just blindly go on. They're still Major League Club. They're going to scrape together a couple wins at a time, right? I mean, that's just the way it goes. But, yes, I run lined the Padres last night. I'm like, hey, I'll take a shot. And it wasn't a bad run line, but, I mean, would have had it. -125, not terrible. Over 7.5 cashed. I had a nice run line winner on Ranger, so I'll take that as I'm flipping my page up. I left the mic. But, yeah, so Diamondback, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see. We'll get the Diamondback game in a second. And Jay's finest in the house areas. Jay Hyper, how are you today? Thanks for coming in. Here's another New Jersey native, Big X. Everybody's getting together for some Taylor ham and cheese this morning. Nice bagel, Jersey style. Fernando, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Navarez, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, Gloria, good morning. Not much. We just ran down a couple games. I'll tell you what they are that we hit. We said, what do we do? Reds. I said kind of Reds run line. And we said Phillies first 5. I should have put the Phillies first 5 underneath here. I kind of like that one. You know what? And we moved on to the Angels and the over I like there. And we're talking about Milwaukee, although we're not really liking the Brew Crew much. How they liking it so far? I guess they like it. I don't know. They think it's a little hot. 90 degrees in the morning. Gonna hit Buc-ee's after the show. I'm gonna take my daughter. We're gonna gas up at Buc-ee's and gonna look for some Pop Rocks over there or something. I don't know. Me and the Plus Money Honey, Allie Burns, we're gonna get the fams together. We're gonna go out to dinner on Thursday, all of us. So we're gonna take over Houston. Dave's in the house. White Sox run line, Blue Jays run line, San Diego run line. Well, let's see. We're going out of our way. We're taking the Blue Jays, who are a 220 favorite run line. You got to do run line, right? -130. Baltimore. You know me. I'm not going to. Although I don't know. What's that line? 214, 205. A little money coming in on Baltimore. White Sox and the Mariners. I didn't have a lineup on that one. Oh, here it is now. It's up now. So I'm seeing Keuchel -184. Total of 7. I mean, listen, let's just look at the over here, right? Or is this a double? Do they have a double dip today? Is this a doubleheader? They got a continuation game, right? Is that why that line is 7? I mean, if that's just a flat 7 for the game, I had to go over. I got to go over. But if they got to pick up the suspension, I got to look into that. And Padres and the D-backs. And then we'll talk about that because Sean had just bought up, the other Sean had bought up Arizona and the Padres last night he had. So let's look at that game real quick with Darvish and Gallen. Let's see, last night it was 274 down to a 252. Actually, it was 252, now it's 254. So still down 20 cents. Total 7.5, holding steady. I like some Gallen. It's just tough taking in Diamondbacks. It is a weekend game. Sunday, who knows? Padres looked a little flat. You want to take a shot on Gallen? I get it. Darvish has been pretty good lately, though. He's having a nice year. What's there to say about Darvish? The guy's solid. We said the other day, like, the Cubs are kind of making a little push. Wouldn't they like to have a starter? And then here's their starter on the other team for San Diego. I mean, Darvish has been money. The guy's he's a good pitcher. He's good. I mean, has his home splits. I mean, 180 ERA, 87 WHIP, 189 BAA. I can't even tell you guys on it. It's got to be a run line. Run line's minus 115. Padres run line's the only way I could look at that game. And I'm a dog guy. And the Fades have been crushing this year. Fades have been absolutely destroying. I'm happy to be 5 games under 500 when I'm a dog better and the Fades are hitting 57% or whatever heck they're hitting. I was reading this morning an article. I'm like, man, I can't believe the Fades are cashing the way they are. But you know what? They absolutely are cashing insane. And let me just get it right here. Because, again, I'm definitely more of a dog than a fave guy. I'll take some run line stuff, things like that. But, man, NBA faves, 58% on the year. They're cashing at 58%. So I come in here and I'm like, I don't want to lay huge faves. And I don't want to lay huge faves. I'll grab a couple run line stuff like that. So when I see the favorites are hitting 58%, and I am hovering near 500, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a great rest of the year because, listen, fades aren't going to hit 58% of the year. I am 4 games under 500 on the year, and it's not like I'm 26 and 30. 274 and 278. I throw out a ton of plays, 5-6 games a day. I don't mind. So I'm down some juice, obviously. But that is nothing when 58% of them are faves, and my average play is probably, like between 100 and 111 or something minute like that. So, yeah, I'm happy about baseball, and it's only going to get better. But back to that Darvish big number, it's a run line play for me there. Blue Jays over 11. I think, listen, Striplin's been pretty good. He's Lopez. His numbers are the same in both areas. He's got high 5 ERA. Striplin has got a .97 WHIP lately, last 7 games. So he's not really putting a lot of guys on. The thing with the betting the unders in Baltimore games is because the pitcher's going to come in. Starter's going to give up like 4 runs, right? Minimum. Whoever they throw out there. And then the bullpen is just a dumpster fire. So I just can't look at going under in Baltimore games. I mean, unless you're facing somebody, I can't even say that because they throw back a game against the Orioles. Guys throwing a no hitter in the game's 8-0. You just can't. I can't get. I think Orioles, we just have to look it over because they can hit the ball a little bit. They got guys who can hit. Back to that. Markel was 4-0 yesterday. Great day, 4-0. Listen. Yesterday is there. Let's go today. Try to go 1-0 today. But 4-0, take it, build that bankroll. Royals today. I like the Royals today. Run line, listen, they're minus 110. I like Singer. Singer's, I've talked about him before. I think he's a good young pitcher. He hasn't looked terrible or really overmatched. Texas isn't a good team. Lyles has some bad numbers. I'll take the Royals. And again, I don't want to sound like I contradict myself by saying I don't like betting teams, because I don't like betting teams on losing streaks. But sometimes you got to take a team with you play the gut. I like the pitcher. We'll see what happens. It's 110. I'll go down. If they go down, they go down. I'm not getting hurt. Run line plus 140. I'm not getting hurt. Rays should be good. I like the Rays to win a series. What do you think? Going for the sweep. Angels lost 5 in a row. I totally understand. Right? No way. Because I like the Angels today. That being said, they've been bad the last week. They can't hit. They're giving up a ton of runs. The bullpen's bad. The starters are bad. They're not hitting. They're hitting like $180. So I'm not going to talk you off that. I like the other side, but will I be shocked if my underdog team loses today? My team I got a 130 and it's up to 140? No, I'm not going to be shocked. Yeah. Well, listen, you said it, and someone else mentioned, because the Phillies, the bullpen is just brutal. Philly bullpen's just bad. Tony C., good morning. Gracious fundamentalist coming in. Stay away from Sox Mariners. Still raining up there, huh? All right. Good to know. Good to know. Earl Sports is in the house. Good morning, Nick. 2 in a row in a row for Arizona. Yeah, listen, Darvish is really good. I can't come in here and take Arizona. I'm not saying that. I'm like, if you want to take a 240 dog, hey, have fun with it. And I mentioned after that, Grace, I was like, the favorites of baseball are hitting 58% basically on the year. So I am you've been here a few times. I've seen you, I put your name up there. I remember you. You hear me say I'm not laying huge. If you're betting like that, you've been favorites. I've been making money for people. So I'm not going to talk. I'm here saying I like Darvish on a run line. Google user. Nats, Cards, under Phillies, Mets. All right, the Nats. We got Scherzer on the hill. This line, though, it has not really moved line-wise. 134 to 128. Not much movement. That's, that is makes me think, because one, it's Mad Max, right? People can come in Scherzer. Alcantara is solid at home. Did we bet the under 6.5? Is it still 6.5? Let me pull it up. Hold on. What is this Nats game? Yeah, 6.5. I just, I see that 6.5, and it just harkens me back to when you'd see 7s and 6.5s. And I'm dating myself. I think I saw like a 5 one time, or a 5.5 with like old school Randy Johnson pitching. I just don't like that total. So Nats, I would lean. That's a tough one. Cardinals, I don't like. I don't like that. Oviedo, I'll give it a shot on the Pirates. How are they laying? They opened at 148, it's down to 130. So thank goodness it came down. We don't like the Cardinals. We said that the other day. Give us the Pirates here plus money. Under 8.5, Phillies, Mets. I'm worried about that one just based on the Philly bullpen. I like the Phillies first 5 here. Phillies first 5. Under, I don't know. It's Houston and the Tigers, Boston, Yanks, and Baltimore, Toronto. I do have, it's my 3-pack, Robert, so stay away from those guys. Hey, Dave, I had NBA came in here yesterday. I said the Clippers. I'm just not hitting. I'm not hitting NBA good. I'm not gonna come in here and say take this and not have a strong lean on it. Well, if I put stuff up in the box here, some of these are plays that are premium, like on the premium side of things. These are obviously games I've bet most of the time, whether they're premium or not. That's why there's only a couple. I just don't throw some game in here to put a game in. If there's nothing there, if I say, talking about it's one thing I say if I'm going to do it or not. NBA's not been going well the last week, so I'm not going to force it and say I'm going to come in and let's bet NBA today, folks, because I want people to watch the video. I mean, why? So it loses? I'm not going to. I made a scratch back in the NBA. Had a nice little run. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe going forward, I'll find something I like. Still got the finals. Maybe I'll find some value there. Again, do I like the Bucks? I think the Bucks should take care of business here against the Hawks. Yeah, I think the Bucks should win. They should win going away this series. It shouldn't even be a contest. Milwaukee should win this, and obviously they weren't going to sweep, but I said 5 or 6 to start. They're the better team. They should win, and they should cover these games. But I'm not going to come in and tell you to bet it if I'm not betting it. I always try to say that in here. One, I don't want to talk you off of a game if you're going to bet it, and then especially if I'm not betting, and we'll say, well, dude, blah, 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 blah. Don't bet it. Well, I don't have $1 on it. Why are you going to listen to me? You ready to put your cash down? It's time to go for it. I'll give you my little thought on the NBA. But me personally, I'm not going to do it. It hasn't treated me well. Baseball's been treating me well. I'll stick to what's making me money. I'm not going to jump around. And that's what people have to learn. You just because it's out there, I get it. It's a Sunday. NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Let's bet the game. Let's go in game. Let's go player prop. Let's go first quarter. Hey, Hawks get it done. They're going to be pumped up at home. Let's first half. Okay. 17 years. Ben. You're going to make mistakes. Might leave a winner or two out. It happens. But I don't want to come in and make it seem like I'm crushing NBA, give you a side or a total. That's why I come in and tell you when I win or lose on my games. Dodgers Cubs under the 8. I could see the under 8. I could see that coming in. One, Cubs got the Brewers up next. Dodgers have San Fran coming into town. Dodgers just got beat up by San Diego. Now here comes first place San Fran. I could see this game being, let's go, in and out, hello, goodbye. We're just throwing, swinging. Again, you have your rivals on deck. There hasn't been many runs in this game, right? We had a no-hitter. We had a little breakout game with the bullpen and some shenanigans the other night. We had the Dodgers run line, but we haven't seen many runs. I don't think we'll see many runs today either, Robert. Good morning, Ray. Cubs money line, Pitt money line, Reds first 5 under 5. All right, Cubs, we're just talking about that. I could see grabbing the Cubs. I think it's one of those days where it's exactly what it is. Let's get out of here. So that's why I like the under, but I'm not going to talk anybody off of a big dog, right? Everybody's going to want to bet. Who's it? Kershaw's on the hill today, right? Let's see if the line's moved. It was 192. Still sitting at 192. No, I see a line like this. I talked about this in a Scherzer game. No real line movement on Scherzer or Kershaw. Grab a dog. They might go 1 and 2. And what was the last one there? Pittsburgh. Yeah, we said Pitt. That line's already come down. Reds first 5. I can get behind. I said Reds. Run line for the game. You like the under there, huh? I don't know. I think they're going to hit a little bit. I'm against you on that last one. No runs, first inning, Detroit and Astros. Beautiful day. Going to run the under back on that Oriole game. I just, the Oriole total, like I said, the bullpen's bad. Their starting pitching's bad. Toronto could hit. The Orioles could hit a little bit, although Striplin's pitched well. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to get involved with that under. No run first inning Astros, I can understand. Hey, plus money on an under. Take a shot there, Nick. I guess. I don't know. I'm tossed. I told you. I'm up. Didn't bet it. Gloria wants to know how Ray's doing today. Kershaw strikeout props. I do not know what it is today. Montreal money or Tampa Bay money line. I actually have Tampa Bay on the puck line today. And I think we got to like the under here. What's the under juice? I might actually come in here on the under. Is this game today or tomorrow? This is tomorrow, I thought. I'm going to go under tomorrow, believe it or not. I see a plus on that under. We'll get more into that on tomorrow's show. No runs first inning Detroit plus 102. Under Orioles minus 102. Going back. I'm not gonna say no to that. I like it. Angels money line. I grabbed the Angels money line, right? I took the Angels. I'm 5 in a row. Tampa Bay's won 4 in a row. It is really me banging my head against the wall, but I don't know. I'm not a big Yarbrough guy here. I think they're going to hit him. Robert says Red Sox leaning over. Wins blowout center field today. Cole and Erod. I could see the over there. I took the over. It was 7. It was 7.5. I saw this morning. I had it at 8, but hey, sometimes you get a good number. Sometimes you get a bad number. Roll Sports coming in. Loaded gun today. Tampa Bay over the Angels. Colorado over to 9. Yes, Chi, right? Boston full 5 under. He's going under that. All right. We'll see what happens there. Indians versus Hap. Okay. Oakland team total over. Huh. Oakland team total over. All right, so we got a bullpener here in San Fran, right? We got the long show. I could see some runs here. I could see some runs. Yeah, I mean, San Fran's hot. 5 in a row. And I see, yeah, I'm seeing runs there. Let's go. I'll be with that. Arizona team total over. Didn't score a couple off Darvish, huh? All right. Over to 7.5. Cubs full 5 under. I can say yes to that. Mets full 5 under. All right. I like the Phillies for first 5 there. Miami over against Scherzer. You like the Bucks and Connecticut and WNBA. I'm not a huge tripling guy, Sean. Sometimes you got to just play the gut a little bit. That's betting. Sometimes you think something doesn't seem right. I like this line. I'm taking it. The lines come down, so Hawks money line, right? I said this before. If you think the Hawks are going to be in this thing, then bet them to win. Go for it. Chivalry says he likes Milwaukee today. Listen, I said, my little rant there about NBA before. I like the Bucks. I thought the Bucks would win the series. Am I betting them today? No. So the games aren't hitting. I'm not going to come out here and bet money. Definitely don't bet my money on it. And if you're asking me who I like, I'll sort of tell you. But I'm also saying that I'm not hitting them good the last week. So I'm not betting it. All right, Sean. Baltimore Orioles money line. Okay, I understand. Again, number has come down. Angels money line. Dog it up. I get it. That's a gut play for me. Texas. I'm on the other side. I don't like Lyles. I like Singer. I got a minus 110 and plus on the Rome line here. So Atlanta money line against Molly. I'm a Molly guy. I've been waiting for this kid. I told you. I mentioned him. Carlos Rodon. I had misses though. Romero from the Blue Jays a couple years ago. I was waiting for him. No, didn't come. It didn't happen. Braves and the Dodgers. Let's see. He got the Rays and the Jays. A couple faves. Marlins. I like the Marlins a little bit today, Gloria. I could get behind Miami, Alcantara. Yanks run line and the Cubs. Little Garrett Cole action. Cubbies versus Kershaw. Took Washington game under 6.5. Ray, I mentioned like with the Kershaw, no one usually Mad Max is going to see money come in on, right? Kershaw see money. You usually see money towards these kind of pitchers. So it's a game where I kind of scratch my head. I don't pull my hair because I just shaved it. It's nice and shiny. In the under 6.5. Strikeout props over 8.5. Skating won't last the full 5. Well, that's the thing. Because you're going to come in and throw a bunch of pitches, and then he's out. Jay's under, Corey. Someone else mentioned Jay's under. I get it. He got a plus money. That just scares me because Baltimore, they could hit a little bit, and the starters and relievers are bad. Got to go Rangers. Rangers, they has been a dumpster fire. Rangers swinging the hotter bats. We had the Rangers a couple times against the A's, right? For the Royals, I think they're. Again, I have an over ticket. I said on here I like their offense. I like overs in their games because I thought the bullpen was iffy. They're going to give up runs. I don't like the Rangers. I think they're a bad team. I thought the Royals were an okay team. I like Singer. He hasn't been great, but he's a rookie. And Lyles' numbers are not great. So if you like the over, yes. Rangers, I don't know. Call it whatever. I'm on the other side. I'm taking a shot on a losing streak. Royals, I get it. Rangers have won a couple in a row. But before that, we had them. We took Kyle Gibson the other night, and they were on a 3-22 run. So now they're on a 5-23 run. I don't know. I'll take the Royals there. I'm taking a shot at the plus money. Over in the Rays game. Nick, I'm on the over. I got it at 8. It's down to 7.5. That worries me, but we'll see what happens. I thought yesterday's game was yesterday's they put up a 13 spot. I'm like, why the heck is this line so low? I know why it's low, because the Angels have not been hitting. Seattle Storm money line in the WNBA. Last thing I'll say about NBA reverse line movement, a little right in front of me now. Slam on the Hawks at the points. I won't break up NBA again. Listen, Dave, I'm from my thinking, if I'm betting and I'm not winning at something, or the games aren't hitting right, if I'm having a bad run in whatever, how do you come in and just keep betting? I had a bad run in baseball. It was a little over a month ago. I grinded out a little bit. NBA, I went to the NBA, had a great playoff run. First 2 weeks of the NBA, I was 8 games under 500 in the NBA, and then after my NBA playoff run, I was in the plus money. I'm happy. Now, last couple of days, I think I've lost like 4 in a row, 5 in a row. NBA, forget it. Not feeling it. Baseball, I'm feeling it. Robert says Hawks Bucks under 224. I'll be on the under there with you. I could say under. Listen, my unders have been good in this series. We're under all the games, so that's we had under the other day there. So we had the under Clippers. We said so. I'll agree with you on the under. Again, we'll see what happens. Markel, Pirates game. We like the Pirates here against the Cardinals. We like the Pirates. It's come down a bit, but it is what it is. Pirates get Oviedo, St. Louis. No. Arthur. Hello, welcome, Arthur. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. But we got all the games covered here. So everybody have a good day. We got, I don't know what's tipping off. We got a first pitch earlier, 1 o'clock, right around the corner, Baltimore and Toronto. Totals come down. I got this up in a premium 3-pack. You want to go get it. Baseball's been pretty good for me in the last month plus. So anyway, back midday money tomorrow. And, oh, boy, here we go. I need 2 teams for a parlay. Oh, Arthur. Someone tell him in the chat. 2 teams for a parlay. Bet 2 teams straight up, and you're not going to lose money when you go 1-1. Who wants to give a 2-team parlay? I got a 3-teamer for you underneath here. You got Angels over, Royals money line, and the Giants. There's a 3-team for you. Round robin action. You got a round robin winner. All righty. Good luck, everyone. Midday money tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern. Bye-bye.